and what is in your joint bank account, they're probably gonna burn through in 3 months. So, what's gonna happen to them after 3 months? Are they gonna be out on the street? Will you be happy looking from heaven or from hell? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Donald, where we talk about marketing, personal finance, entrepreneurship, and a little bit of psychology and how that all ties together. But before we get into the video, I want you to smash that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the video. Hey, course hackers, welcome back to another episode of How Money Works. Now, in the last episode, we started talking about insurance, and I know you hate that word, life insurance. I see your face right now. You're cringing. You're scrounging your nose, and I'm telling you to stop it because it's really freaking important. So pay attention. We never really think about paying insurance for our life, which is the most important. So it's kind of crazy how people think. But you probably had the situation where a life insurance agent comes up to you and tries to sell you life insurance. Some of them even knock door to door. I remember actually when I was a kid, there were actually life insurance agents walking around our neighborhood trying to sell life insurance. And one of them knocked on our door, and my mom answered. And they actually, I think they succeeded because my mom has life insurance. You might think that life insurance is a scam because anybody that knocks on your door, especially nowadays, they're freaking selling you a scam. That's our automatic mode. That's our automatic reaction. That anybody who knocks on our door is a salesman. We don't want to answer that door. We just want to unleash our hounds like Mr. Burns does in Simpsons and to run them out of the gates. You think that life insurance is a scam, and I don't blame you. I thought the same way. I have life insurance now too, because I realized after conversing and talking to my financial advisor Tayuk, like I explained our whole story in the last episode. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I realized that I'm an asset. That I'm a software engineer. I'm making bank. I was making 75,000 back then. So I saw myself as an asset. You are also an asset. So that's why I said because I'm an asset and you are too. So because you're an asset, you have to put some value in your life, which is your survival, your longevity. You have to live. So in case anything happens to you, somebody is gonna benefit. Whether that be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband, or your kids. So bear with me because I can really see the disgust on your face right now. Thinking of like, Donald's teaching me crap. He's trying to sell me something. Maybe I am. Maybe I just want you to freaking learn about life insurance so you'll be damn protected. And 10 years down the line, when you have dementia, you'll be thinking, who was that guy that taught me how to take care of myself? So, life insurance is really there to protect your income and your wealth. So, imagine this. So, imagine you have a family of four and you have an accident, you have zero life insurance, and you die. Who's going to take care of your husband or your wife and your kids? And remember, on top of taking care of them, they need to pay for your funeral expenses. You have zero life insurance. And what is in your joint bank account, they're probably going to burn through in 3 months. So, what's going to happen to them after 3 months? Are they going to be out on the street? Will you be happy looking from heaven or from hell, depending on what kind of an asshole you are, looking at them from heaven or hell, thinking that you could have done better for them? So that's what always goes through my mind when we talk about this kind of stuff. You have a family, something happens, you have zero life insurance, you're not gonna make it. They gotta pull the plug on you. Who's gonna take care of them? Think about that for a sec. So here's another scenario that might happen. You have a family of four, like the last scenario. You have an accident, you don't die, and you end up in the hospital for 7 months. You have no protection. Is your job going to take care of you and your family? No, they're gonna fire you because you're replaceable. You're not making them any money anymore. You're expendable, and that's just the world that we live in now. Sure, you have a job. I have a job right now. I'm making the money. I work for them. I have to go in 9 to 5. But what happens? What happens when I can't perform anymore? What happens when you're actually okay? What happens right now if you're okay but you can't perform as well as they want you to? They fire you. You're that expendable. Unless you run your own business, even if you run your own business, if you're the main point of contact and you're the most important person and the things you know can't be delegated, once you fall, everything else falls. So that's why we're talking about protection right now. But even if you have an accident, let's say it's not gonna be 7 months. Let's say it's gonna be 1 or 2 years. Let's say that you're paralyzed, that you are pooping your pants. I don't want to go that far, but you're pooping your pants. You have to wear diapers. You have to have long-term care. Someone has to be taking care of you all the time. Your wife has to work, or your husband has to work because someone has to feed the kids, right? So who's gonna pay for that nurse to come to your house to help you dress, to help you pull up your pants, to shower you, wipe your butt? That's all gonna take money. Nobody's gonna do that for free. Even your sister or your mom won't do that for free. So let's say that you have no family of your own and you have an accident and you die. This is better than the other scenarios, I think, because you don't have a family to take care of. Whenever I think of having like a family to take care of, that's what scares me the most. And I'm single right now, so I don't even know why that's a thing. But I guess it's just like men thinking that they gotta provide. But right now in this scenario, you have no family of your own, you have an accident and you die. Do you want to die leaving your parents with nothing after all the money they spent on raising you? Or all you want to leave them tears and depression? Really? Like I said in one of my previous videos, the cost it takes, I believe, to raise a child from 0 to 18 is around 200 to 250,000. So that's the investment that they put in you. They don't expect you to die so early, and when you die, if you have no money, they're gonna have to pay for funeral expenses. So after blowing 250 grand on something that brought them a lot of joy of so many invested years into you, just to have you go before them. I think it's really sad that nowadays, actually, when kids die before their parents due to like things like obesity and bad habits, smoking, um, I think that's just really sad because all that leaves them is just depression and just like tears and just the thought that they could have done better in raising you and all that kind of stuff. But that's in the case of like smoking or obesity. But in an accident, it's not really like they won't really think that it's their fault. That's how I think. But at the same time, I think that if you just go without leaving anything, then that that just doesn't feel right to me. So that's where I'm gonna leave that. So here's a riddle actually that my advisor gave me. Do you know one thing that you cannot buy when you need it the most and you want it the most, no matter how much you offer? That like at one point, this is one thing that I need. I have cancer right now. I need it. I need it and I want it. No matter how much I offer this company, they're not gonna sell it to me. Do you want to know what the answer to that is? If you want to know what the answer to that is, please make sure to tune in to the next episode of How Money Works with Course Hack and with me, Donald. And before you go, please make sure to go to the description below and click the link to join our newsletter. And please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video for the answer to this riddle.